DM takes away my paladin's powers because I stopped an assault. I usually play with friends, but we all moved all across the country after graduating, and I still wanted to play D&D in person, so I joined a local group. Campaign was on the dark and gritty side of things, but was mostly pretty fun at first. Unfortunately, it didn't last. I was playing an Oath of Devotion paladin, fairly straight-laced, very much a traditional lawful good type character. The party had just arrived in a border town and was waiting for a courier when my paladin sees a thug dragging a young elf girl into an alleyway. Obviously, I decided to follow him. The DM proceeds to describe the thug forcing the girl against the wall and tearing at her clothes. I've heard enough and decide to attack. One smite later and the thug is dead. The DM turns to me and says smugly that my paladin instantly feels his power dissipate, leaving him a level 4 fighter. The party was level 8 at this point. His justification was that the country we had just entered was really racist towards elves, so they had no legal rights at all. So the assault wasn't committing any crimes. So my paladin had just murdered a guy and was thus no longer lawful. I protest that A, lawful good doesn't mean blindly following laws, and B, that's not how paladin oaths work anyway. But the DM wouldn't budge, so I decided just to leave that table. Unfortunately, in that situation, that's probably all you can do, as this person is an absolute psycho. Yes, I don't know how that makes absolutely no sense. A paladin's sense of good wouldn't align naturally with every single, it doesn't shift with every single culture that they fall into and happen to be exposed to. There's an objective good that they adhere to. And obviously this town of people or culture was not objectively good. And I think a lot of the objective good can be determined by the players themselves. I don't know. Yes, there's really nothing else you can do other than leave. I'm sorry you had to deal with that. That is absolutely crazy.